Hello everyone. I hope you all are keeping good health. Today we will start with chapter 7, Congruence of Triangle. Here, what do you mean by congruence? Congruence means similar. Congruence, this term means similar. And you will use the symbol to represent the congruency. Now, to understand this topic more clearly, we will consider number of cases. So basically, the relation of two objects being similar is called congruence. Now let's consider congruence of plane figure. Here we are having figure 1 and figure 2. To check whether both the figure are congruence or not, we will use method of superposition. As per this method, if we place first figure on the second, the figure should cover each other completely. As you can see here, the figure is covering each other completely. So, we can say that they are congruent. Moving to next condition, congruence of line segment. Again, we will consider two line segments here. First is AB and the second is CD. Using the same method, that is method of superposition, we will check whether the one line segment is totally covering the other. Yes. So, if two line segments have the same, that is equal length, they are congruent. And if two line segments are congruent, they have the same length. Next, congruence of angles. Consider two angles. Here the angles are DEF and PQR. Both are having same measure. Here again we can use method of superposition and we can check that one angle is covering the second angle exactly. So yes, as the measure of both the angles are equal, we can say that the angles are congruent. Finally, we can conclude, if two angles have the same measure, they are congruent. If two angles are congruent, their measures are same. Moving to next condition, it's condition of congruence of triangles. Now, as we did in the case of line segment and angles, by using method of superposition, we found that one is a copy of the other, exact copy of the other. Similarly, two triangles. We are having two triangles here, ABC and PQR. Two triangles are called congruent if they are copy of each other. That is, again, we are using method of superposition, and when superposed they cover each other exactly. Here we can see both the triangles are covering each other exactly. They have same size and shape. So we can say that both the triangles are congruent. Now, this means that when the triangles are superposed, A falls on P, yes, B falls on Q, and C falls on R. Similarly, AB falls on PQ, BC falls on QR, and AC falls on PR. Then these matches are termed as corresponding paths. So in these two congruent triangles, we have corresponding vertices as A falls on P, B falls on Q, and C falls on R. So these are the corresponding vertices. Similarly, we can say that as per this pair, ABC correspond to PQR, or triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR as they superposed each other exactly. Here, next. Moving to exercise 7.1. Based on the concept explained just now, we are supposed to solve exercise 7.1. Complete the following statements. Two line segments are congruent if, as I just explained you, when two line segments are congruent, yes, when they have the same length. Among two congruent angles, one has a measure of 70 degrees. The measure of the other angle is. Congruent means similar. In case of angle, congruent means same measure in both the angle. So if one is 70 degree, the measure of other angle is also 70 degree. When we write angle A is equals to angle B, we actually mean two angles are equal. We mean that the measures are equal. So measure of angle A is equal to measure of angle B. I hope all the fill-ups are very clear to you. Moving to next. Question number 3. If triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF, both the triangles are congruent here. Under the correspondence, ABC corresponded to FAD. Now this correspondence means A, first letter is corresponded to first letter in the second RHS, that is A correspond to F, B correspond to E, C correspond to D. Write all the corresponding congruent part of the triangle. Now in the triangle we will have vertices, sides, angles. So we will list out all. First corresponding is given to you as ABC corresponded to FED, which means the vertices will be the first letter on the left hand side will be corresponded to the first letter on the right hand side, that is A corresponded to F. Next, second on the left to second on the right, that is P correspond to E. Similarly, C will be corresponded to D. Similarly, we can list out corresponding sides. First side in ABC will be AB. As per the vertices, you will get AB corresponded to FE. Next, BC corresponded to ED. Next, CA corresponded to DF. Similarly, we can write corresponding angles. It will come same as vertices. Angle A corresponded to angle F, angle B corresponded to angle E, angle C corresponded to angle D. So here we have listed out all the corresponding congruent parts of the triangles. Question number 4. If triangle DEF congruent to triangle BCA, write the parts of triangle BCA that corresponds to. So here, as per the congruency given to you, we have to find out the correspondent vertices. So here this line is given to you here, which means D is correspondent to B, first letter on left to first letter on right. Similarly, E corresponded to C, second letter of left to second letter of right. And F is corresponded to A. Now, angle E, as per the corresponding vertices, angle E will be corresponded to angle C. EF, for E it's C, for F it's A, so we will get CA. Angle F, we will have angle A. DF, we will have BA. I hope the corresponding parts are very clear to you all. That's all in this exercise. Thank you everyone. God bless you all.